Hello, thank you for clicking on this video. I think it's a bit funny to me that this is the first video, at least in a while, where I am doing a voiceover because this is far from my favorite painting. Not even close to what I would think is the best that I've done. But I think that, with a lot of change happening in life, I'd like to kind of relinquish this high expectation that I placed on myself in regards to the work that I put out for others to see. And I feel like a lot of other artists kind of face the same fear, regardless of the specific niche, right? Or specialty, like painting, anything visual, anything performing arts. There is a pressure that you place on yourself to always present your best. And I think I'd like to call it like an artist stage fright, where you get too scared to perform, even though that's something that you've just been building up to. So even though this isn't my best painting, in fact, I feel like I made her too purple. I decided, I already recorded the video, might as well. And I think this voiceover is not going to be too long. But it is more so just a heart-to-heart to whoever found this video. Especially those who are considering also posting anything that they make. And I think for me, it's taking so long for me to kind of make art in this style, as in traditional art with regular paint, and just kind of showing the process, because I battle this idea of who wants to just see a person painting a face. But I think ever since I started taking art seriously, like, I don't know, high school, I've just always liked painting faces. And perhaps it is a bit of Stockholm syndrome. I just kind of, you paint faces because you want to learn how to paint people. And I kind of just stuck to that because I always wanted to perfect it. And I don't even know if that's going to come to pass. But I would say I'm pretty good with painting faces now. But to me, like, portraits aren't that interesting. But it is a comfort zone. And so for a while, whenever I would try to record a video, I would think it needs to be something innovative, something interesting to see, like a landscape scene. There has to be a story behind it. And while I would still like to do art that represents that, I still like making portraits. And so I guess it is perhaps fitting that the first video I post in a while that has any kind of voiceover is that. And I think I'm definitely not over the artist stage fright, or the pressure to find an art style or to have a distinct look to my paintings that's recognizable. But I also have grown more comfortable in my skill, as well as showing others. So I will allow myself to feel said stage fright and still perform. And I hope that if there is another person who maybe is considering doing some kind of art or is already an artist, that you too allow yourself to kind of just like what you like. If you like painting one specific thing the entire time, aside from, of course, trying new things just to build your skill, but in terms of just what you like to do, if you like one specific thing, do it, Either way, I'm meandering at this point, so I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and hopefully I post something else. Speaking of that something else, I am considering kind of explaining my process of painting, at least like a face, for instance. Um, but it's more intuitive than anything. So it would be a very chaotic explanation. But if you're interested, let me know.